Welcome to my channel, Worldwise. I'm sure you've heard the news about the mysterious Dyatlov Pass incident. High in the icy Ural Mountains of Russia, where the cold winds howl and the snow blankets the rugged terrain. A tragedy unfolded in 1959 that continues to baffle investigators and ignite imaginations to this day. This remote and unforgiving landscape became the backdrop for one of the most perplexing mysteries in modern history. 9 experienced hikers, all members of the Ural Polytechnic Institute, perished under mysterious circumstances. These were not novices, they were seasoned adventurers, well-versed in the challenges of winter expeditions. Their journey, meant to be a challenging but ultimately triumphant ski trek across the Ural Mountain, ended abruptly on the slopes of what would become known as Dead Mountain, or Kolats Yakul, in the language of the indigenous Mansi people. The mountain, shrouded in local legends and feared by the native tribes, would soon gain international notoriety. The hikers, led by the ambitious and charismatic Igor Dyatlov, vanished without a trace, leaving behind a chilling trail of clues that seemed to defy logical explanation. Dyatlov, a respected leader, had meticulously planned the expedition, ensuring every detail was accounted for. The discovery of their abandoned tent, ripped open from the inside, their bodies scattered across the mountainside, some bearing strange injuries, only deepened the enigma. The tent, a symbol of their last stand against the unknown, was found with all their belongings intact, suggesting they had fled in a state of sheer panic. The Dyatlov Pass incident, as it came to be known, became a chilling testament to the unpredictable power of nature and the enduring mysteries that can haunt the human experience. The bodies, found at varying distances from the tent, exhibited injuries that ranged from hypothermia to severe trauma, further complicating the narrative. The incident has captivated the world for over 6 decades, inspiring countless theories ranging from the plausible to the paranormal. Investigators, both professional and amateur, have pored over the details, each new piece of evidence adding another layer to the mystery. Was it a freak avalanche, a military cover-up, or something even more sinister? Theories have ranged from secret military tests to encounters with extraterrestrial beings, each more intriguing than the last. The passage of time has only served to solidify the Dyatlov Pass incident's place in history as one of the most perplexing unsolved mysteries of all time. Media coverage, documentaries, and books have kept the story alive, ensuring that the mystery endures. This essay delves into the chilling details of the incident, exploring the evidence, the theories, and the enduring legacy of this haunting tale from the frozen peaks of the Ural Mountains. Join us as we unravel the threads of this enigmatic story, seeking to understand what truly happened on that fateful night. On January 23rd, 1959, a group of 10 young adventurers embarked on a journey into the heart of the Ural Mountains. This was no ordinary trip. It was a meticulously planned expedition into one of the most remote and challenging regions of the Soviet Union. Led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, an experienced hiker and skier, the group consisted mainly of students and recent graduates from the Ural Polytechnic Institute. These were individuals who had already proven their resilience and skill in previous expeditions. Their goal was to reach Ural Mountain, a challenging peak located in the northern Urals. This mountain was known for its treacherous conditions and unpredictable weather, making it a formidable challenge even for seasoned adventurers. The group was well equipped for their expedition, carrying with them tents, sleeping bags, food supplies, and other essential gear for survival in the harsh winter conditions. They had prepared for months, ensuring they had everything they needed to face the extreme cold and potential dangers. They were all experienced skiers and hikers, familiar with the challenges of navigating the mountainous terrain. Each member of the team brought unique skills and strengths, contributing to the overall capability of the group. They documented their journey meticulously in diaries and photographs, capturing the beauty of the snow-covered landscape and the camaraderie they shared. These records would later become crucial in piecing together the events that unfolded. Their journey began in the town of Ivdel, the last inhabited area before venturing into the wilderness. Ivdel was a small, remote town, serving as the final point of civilization before the vast, uninhabited expanse of the Ural Mountains. From Ivdel they travelled by truck to Vizhai, a logging settlement that marked the starting point of their ski trek. Vijay was a rugged outpost where the group made their final preparations before setting off into the unknown. The group set off from Vijay on January 27th, their spirits high as they ventured deeper into the frozen wilderness. They were eager to conquer the challenges ahead and reach their destination. The first days of their journey passed without incident. They moved steadily, navigating through the snow-covered terrain with confidence and determination. The hikers followed their planned route, making steady progress through the snow-covered forests and valleys. They were in high spirits, enjoying the adventure and the stunning winter scenery. They documented their progress in their diaries, noting the weather conditions, the terrain, and their experiences. These entries provide a detailed account of their journey, offering insights into their thoughts and feelings as they trekked through the wilderness. Little did they know that their adventure would soon take a sinister turn, leaving behind an enduring mystery that would captivate the world for generations to come. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most intriguing and haunting mysteries in the history of exploration. On January 28th, as the group continued their trek towards Otorten, one member, Yuri, began to experience severe pain in his legs. The pain was not just a minor discomfort, it was a sharp, debilitating agony that made every step a challenge. Yudin had been struggling with health issues for some time, but he had hoped that his passion for the expedition would carry him through. Suffering from sciatica, Yudin realized he could not continue the journey without jeopardizing the group's safety. The harsh conditions of the Ural Mountains only exacerbated his condition, making it clear that pushing forward would be a risk not just to himself, but to the entire group. With a heavy heart, he made the difficult decision to turn back. It was a moment filled with mixed emotions. Regret for not being able to complete the journey, but also a sense of responsibility towards his friends. The remaining 9 hikers bid farewell to Yudin, unaware that this would be the last time they would see their friend alive. They watched him disappear into the snowy landscape, each of them silently wishing him a safe return. Yudin returned to Vijay, carrying with him the group's second ice axe, which they deemed unnecessary for the rest of their journey. The village was a stark contrast to the wilderness he had just left, offering a semblance of warmth and safety. This decision, seemingly insignificant at the time, would later become a point of interest in the investigation. The ice axe, a simple tool, would be scrutinized for clues, its presence raising questions about the group's preparedness and the events that followed. Yudin's departure marked a turning point in the expedition. His absence was felt deeply by the group, who had to adjust their dynamics and responsibilities in his absence. He became the sole survivor of the ill-fated group, carrying with him the burden of unanswered questions and the haunting memories of his lost companions. The weight of this reality would stay with him for the rest of his life, a constant reminder of the friends he lost and the journey that ended in tragedy. His decision to turn back, a testament to his selflessness and concern for the group's well-being, ultimately saved his life but left him grappling with the weight of survivor's guilt. Each day he would question if there was something more he could have done, if his presence could have altered the course of events. Yudin's testimony later provided valuable insight into the group's morale and physical condition leading up to the tragedy. His detailed accounts helped piece together the final days of the expedition, offering a glimpse into the challenges they faced. He described his companions as experienced and well-prepared, their spirits high despite the challenging conditions. They were a close-knit group, united by their love for adventure and the thrill of exploration. His recollections painted a picture of a group united in their passion for adventure, oblivious to the dark fate that awaited them on the slopes of Dead Mountain. They were driven by a shared goal, unaware that their journey would end in one of the most enduring mysteries of the 20th century. Section 4, The Silent Mountain, Radio, Silence and Growing Concern. As days turned into weeks, concern grew for the missing hikers. The group had agreed to maintain contact with their sports club in Sverdlovsk, now Yekaterinburg, via telegram upon their return to Vijay. However, no messages were received, and the expected date of their return passed with an unsettling silence. Families and friends grew increasingly anxious, their worries amplified by the lack of news from the remote region. The hikers were young, experienced, and well-equipped, but the unforgiving nature of the Ural Mountains in winter was not to be underestimated. Finally, after weeks of agonizing uncertainty, a search and rescue operation was launched. Volunteers, comprised of fellow students, teachers, and experienced mountaineers, set out into the frozen wilderness to locate the missing hikers. Time was of the essence, as every passing day diminished the chances of finding the group alive. Section 5. A ghastly discovery. The search party's findings. On February 26, 1959, almost a month after the last contact with the hikers, the search party stumbled upon a chilling sight. The group's abandoned tent, located on the slopes of Kolatsiakl, later dubbed Dead Mountain. The tent was partially collapsed, buried under a layer of snow, but what lay beneath the surface sent a chill down the spines of the searchers. The tent had been cut open from the inside, as if in a desperate attempt to escape. Personal belongings, including shoes, food, and equipment, were found scattered inside and around the tent, suggesting a hasty and chaotic departure. Footprints, some barefoot, some wearing socks or a single shoe, led away from the tent, disappearing into the snow-covered darkness. The discovery of the tent only deepened the mystery. Why would experienced hikers abandon their shelter in the middle of a freezing night? What had driven them out into the darkness, poorly clothed and ill-prepared for the harsh conditions? The search party, faced with more questions than answers, pressed on, their search now taking on a grim urgency. Watch my next video now.